Good morning, scrappy friends. It is Kelly, and I have a layout share for the month of October. I just wanted to show you some of the things that I have created. Some of them I have process videos for, but a lot of them I do not. So I do a lot of scrapbooking without the camera, and I do some with the camera. So anyway, this is my first, and I felt like it was appropriate to show you first because it says, "Hey y'all, from Texas." This is my first layout, and this layout is using the Howdy collection from Simple Stories, which I had only bought a few pieces of this paper and a couple of the embellishments, and loved it so much that I had to go ahead and just get the whole collection, which I should have done from the get-go, but I had it in my mind that I wanted to be more frugal, but I love it. I just had to have the whole thing. So I love this. I used some, what do you call this? Jute twine stapled down the side for a little interesting border, and it kind of brought the twine in from over here. I just love the rustic feel, and this is my puppy Bo who just got groomed, and they put on a little cowboy bandana around his neck, and of course I had to use this paper. And then this layout, the next I think 2 or 3 layouts, I'm using the Illustrates Faith, what is this, Delight in the Day collection. I've had this in my stash. I believe I got this at Tuesday morning like a while back, but it's a fun collection. It's so bright and it has lots of fun colors, which is perfect for these photos of my grandkids at a little indoor park. And I don't remember where this title came from. I mean, it's stickers, but I can't remember what it was. But anyway, there's that. This was a fun day. And this is more, this one has a process video to go along with it. And this is the same day, same event. I used mostly things out of my stash for this collection. And the background papers are Amy Tan from Picnic in the Park, and then these are from Felicity Jane. And so it's just a mishmash of all different kinds of collections that I had in my stash. And this one was fun. This one I finally got to use some of my wood veneer from Shadney. She has an Etsy store with lots of great wood veneer and fun things. I'll link her down below. And then this one was for a challenge. I don't remember what this one, and there is a process video. This was a challenge from a crop. I believe it was a Victoria Marie crop. And I used some mixed media, and this is also from this was from Scraps. It has a little bit of everything. I know these are Amy Tan papers, and these are Doodlebug. You Are My Sunshine collection. So these stickers come from that. And more Shadney wood veneers. And I did a little bit of mixed media. I had used some Heidi Swap Gold Shine and some Heidi Swap Texture Paste on here. This one was fun to create. This one is another one from Doodlebug Design of my grandkids going back to school. Obviously, back to school. And it is from the You Are My Sunshine collection as well. Just love these fun and bright colors. And these are little tiny small thickers that are multicolored. And all of the most of the puffy elements came from the Doodlebug stickers. This was a fun collection, and this is another one that I didn't buy the whole collection, just a few embellishments and a few papers, which now I kind of regret but oh well, I have plenty. This is also a doodlebug. These are doodlebug papers from the You Are My Sunshine collection, but most of these embellishments, like these felt elements, came from different collections. And this is, I love this. I put my, sometimes when I have a lot to say and not a lot of room, I'll put my, and I even leave a little note here, journaling on the back. And I'll read my journaling. It says, Emery and I went into Tuesday morning to look around. I told her she could pick something out if she would like. I was surprised and delighted that she chose this play food and cooking set. I say surprised because I see her getting older and more mature in her interest. I see other girls her age concerned about what other people think and if they are cool. I say delighted because I know she feels safe around me and Pops. She feels safe enough to play pretend and use her imagination. She knows she could use her imagination and play with toys without fear of someone thinking her childish or immature. I wish all children didn't feel the need to grow up so quickly. I pray that she and all of our grands will always find our home a safe place to be themselves. I pray that she can hold on to this innocence for as long as possible. In Jesus' name, amen. So that's my little prayer for her, because, oops, I lost my title. Because I'm around children all day, and I love my job, and I just see some of my girls her age that are just already trying to impress the boys, and it just makes me sad. I just want them to just stay little as long as possible. So there's enough time for all of that growing up nonsense. This is a fall collection. I can't remember the name of it. Pretty sure it was, this is Cartabella for sure. It was either called, I don't know, but it's recent. I could tell it's Cartabella because of the page, or the weight of the paper. My title is kind of autumn, pumpkin season, fall is in the air, and my journaling on this one says, this is the exact moment I fell in love with gourds. We had gone on a little road trip up, where was that? In Llano, Texas, and it was just beautiful. And there was this restaurant that had all these pumpkins out, and we walked around and they had this like backyard kind of area. It was just absolutely beautiful. And up until this point, I mean, I liked fall, but I never cared about pumpkins or decorating. But as soon as I got home from this trip, I went out and bought all the fall decorations and completely decorated my house in fall. So, which was a first for me. I mean, I usually only decorated for Christmas, so this was a few years back. But anyway, so this was a challenge for a Victorian Marie crop, and the challenge was to use up a sheet of some kind of product that you had. And I had these pumpkins and gourds elements laying around, and they were on a sheet of their stickers. So I just wanted to try and get those used. And I also got some machine die cut things, little elements here, and used up some twine border that I love. So got a lot on this page. I was pretty happy with it. And then this one is a result of seeing all this. So after that trip, this is when I fell in love with decorating for fall, like I said, and I had used the same collection. This is Cartabella. And I got a big cluster of stickers and all kinds of cute goodness back here on this cluster. And you don't always have to have a triangle. In this particular instance, I just used kind of a diagonal design and made two big borders or big clusters of elements on either side of the paper. But yeah, that was my house for fall. I have not decorated this year. I just am not feeling it, but maybe I will soon. I better, because I have a lot of family coming in. And I'm just, work is wearing me out this year. This, speaking of work, this is a page that I did, and this one does have has a process video with it. It was another challenge from the Victoria Marie crop, which I seem to get a lot of layouts done during those crops. And there's another one coming up in just a couple of weeks, so I look forward to that. This one is called this collection is called School Life from Simple Stories. And I did buy the whole collection pack because I have a lot of school related videos or pictures. Goodness, words. So this is just kind of a simple grid style layout. And I love it. I love this. I think this collection is really pretty. Here is one of my grand twins, which I have a lot of pictures coming up of them to scrap. So there's not a lot of them in this collection or in this stack. So this is them with their new little battery powered vehicles. My husband and their dad are very into race cars, and this was totally appropriate. This is something that my husband bought for them, and of course they love them. And I just simply titled it Vroom. I don't do the journaling usually for their layouts because their mom likes to do their journaling. I just create the page. This is a layout I created from my stash and from a paper pad. And so this paper, all of it came from a paper pad. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it did come from Michael's, one of those hot buy paper pads. And I don't know if that was a glare, but that's some flair that I've had in my stash forever. And these are some flowers that my husband sent me for our unofficial anniversary, which is on 10/10/10, which is easy for us to remember. I say unofficial because that was the first day we started dating and just kind of knew that we were meant to be. So our official anniversary when we got married is in July. But isn't he the sweetest for sitting? And those are gorgeous. They lasted a long time. This is using, these are my grandbabies and my grandpuppies, and there is a process video on this one. And it was a challenge from Victoria Marie, which was to use the cork elements, which here you can see them right here. And I used Maggie Holmes' Market Square, the newest collection. So, and these florals come from Simple Stories from some other collection. So I love that. I love everything Maggie Holmes, everything. I don't think she's made anything that I don't like. Same for this company, Cocoa Vanilla. I love everything they create too. And this is their newest collection. And I cannot think of the name of it. It is Cocoa Vanilla Studio though. And these flare come from one of their previous releases, which a lot of their collections, you can mix and match them because they go together. As you see here, I dropped my inking dauber somehow and made a mess, but I'm just gonna have to live with it. Same collection, and got a lot of layering done. I love this layout. This is my grandbaby and one of her stepsisters. turned out so pretty. This is Cocoa Vanilla Studio Sunkissed collection. And another, as you can see, I love to layer. I don't think, and this one I don't have a video for, I do not. But I just love this. I love all the elements. And another one using the same collection. One thing I've learned about myself is that I'm very much a collection scrapbooker. So if you've been following along with Janet at RTS and all her reorganizing all her papers and such, I'm kind of to the point where I want to go back and just reorganize all my papers and put them by collection, because I've realized that I really like it that way. But I do have it kind of, I have some that are separated by season, I have some that are separated by collection, I have some that are separated by color, so I don't know, I guess it keeps me going through my stash, and I don't have near the stash of paper that a lot of people have, because I'm kind of a purger, which I often end up regretting and having to rebuy stuff, but I haven't done that lately. Like for the last couple of years. One year I just kind of went through a phase where I was kind of done with scrapbooking, and I go through those phases. I've learned about myself, but I got rid of everything. I thought, now I'm just gonna watercolor, I'm gonna draw, I'm gonna paint, and got rid of all my scrapbooking stuff. And a few months later, I was like getting the itch to scrapbook, and I was so sad and mad with myself because I got rid of everything. But it kind of gave me a clean slate to go buy stuff that I really loved, but I will not ever purge like that again. This is my grandson in our backyard. This was during the summer, and he was just looking cute in our little pool that we set up for the grandkids. And then this is my most recent layout, and it's still using the Sunkissed collection by Cocoa Vanilla Studios. Some of my elements. See, this is what happens when you miss gluing some of the little pieces. They fall. I know I have to go fix a couple. So this is one of the favorites that I've done, just because I did use a sketch from, where is it? This was from a sketch from a new Facebook group. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Called Scrap-a-Sketch, and they have a Facebook group with lots of awesome sketches, and they're gonna have the 12 Days of Christmas sketches, I think, or something like that. And they're gonna have a contest. So if you haven't heard of it, it's called Scrap-a-Sketch, and the owner is Lisa Sikorsky. I hope I didn't butcher her name, but there's a lot of beautiful inspiration there. But this is the sketch I used for this layout, and I love to layer. I just love how this looks, and layering with florals and Cocoa Vanilla Studio stuff it just makes it so easy. So, and that is my last layout, and I know this has probably been a super long video, but so these are all the layouts I've done. Let's count and see how many that I did in October. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't get them apart. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So not bad for a weekend scrapper. I really do not get any time during the week to scrapbook. So these are all weekend kind of projects. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed me going through these. This is the first time I've done this kind of video, so let me know what you think. Do you like this format? Do you like seeing all the layouts from a month? So have a great day, and I hope you have a great weekend. I'm about to start scrapbooking, so I have some more layouts to show you in November. Bye.